it up real fast, man. All right, because safety come first, man. You know what I mean?
For sure, for sure. This is
Yeah.
a record month this month, my brother. Record month.
Oh man, I know you watching the live, and I was showing people the numbers early on, and I was trying to explain to people, if you do the business the right way, yada yada yada, you'll be good to go. Um, you watch my channel. We did a consultation. We put a, you put it, you put, I put you on game, the whole shebang. But you learn purely from the video I post about how to run the box truck doing partial. You want to share that with everybody?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, like I said before, in January I was having a rough time watching a bunch of other different videos, different channels.
Mm-hmm.
It was a little confusing. And then when you broke it down, it was like a light bulb went off. It was like, got it. And ever since then, like I've been off and running. This month is my record month. I did
Mm-hmm.
42,000, bro. 42,000 this month.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just all from watching your channel, doing everything that you say to do. Everything that you do,
Mm-hmm.
I take it in. I'm a fast learner, so I take it all in and then eat it up. And I just
Mm-hmm.
run with it. I don't stop and analyze stuff. I just take action.
But one of the thing I noticed with you, man, and you from Jersey, and for a lot of people, somebody said that they remember you. One of the thing that I noticed about you, you run the truck from east to west and back. Can you tell us why you do that? Why do you go to California so much? Because I spoke to you this week. You were in Cali, right? Why
Yeah.
do you go back and forth to Cali so much?
The biggest bang for your buck. So the partials pay a lot more
Mm-hmm.
going out that way, and then I can get more money coming back from California. So like right now, I'm going down with around 20, to be exact, it's $20,035.
Mm-hmm.
20,035. And I already got brokers that I spoke with for one of the loads. I got a bumper I'm running down for her. She got 3 loads she's sending me the email for so I can run
Mm-hmm.
back. So it's a combination of connections, but the main reason is because the partials pay higher. It pays more money
So
from east to west.
So you don't mind run from east to west, just doing partial
No.
and go back because every time, because I know that's your niche, right? This is where
Yeah.
that's your lane.
Yeah.
Um, and you only focus on Los Angeles area. You don't even go to you mostly go down to LA side. But
Yeah.
as far as going over there and just going back and forth, I know, like for me, I've done it a couple of times. But you also got a wife and kids, right?
Yes.
Being that you run that much over the road, when do you get to spend time with them? I know you do the video thing like me, call the wife and the kids, but when do you set a time to like say, hey, I'm gonna be home this week with the kids? Do you do that?
Yeah, so next weekend is our anniversary, our
Mm-hmm.
1 year anniversary. So I'll be back Thursday night, and I'll make all my deliveries Friday morning, and then
Mm-hmm.
Friday evening we're going down to Ocean City, Maryland, to spend for our anniversary. So we'll be there Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Come back Monday night, and then
Mm-hmm.
we're coming back. So mainly what I do is when I come back, I spend like 3 days. So for right now, it's a sacrifice. My wife, the agreement is I spend this year, and then at
Mm-hmm.
the end of the year, my wife is retired from her job.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the agreement that we have. So she allows me to do that. She takes care of the household, and then I'll
Mm-hmm.
take care, of course, the bills. But that's the sacrifice. I'm not going to be home as much, so I can
Mm-hmm.
get her from working, and then she can be home with our son.
Right. And she's I know right now you do the dispatching yourself. Plus hold on. I don't want you to say what you're about to say because I know you. The people you use to do your paperwork, it's amazing. The people you use where you tell me, it's amazing. I'm not gonna drop that here, but the people you use to do your factoring and your paperwork, it blew my mind. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the system you use What's going on, YouTube? I had to go in the archive and get me a reminisce. Shout out to my man Vaughn out of New Jersey. That was done on June the 26th of this year, running a 26-foot box truck. That guy was making about $40,000 a month. Got wife, got kids, and you know what he doesn't have? Doesn't have any excuse. Hey, what's good, Dean? Shout out to Chicago, man. Big up to you guys. We're gonna talk about Partial today. I am going to drop the link. If you have any question about coming in the box truck business and learn the Partial, here is the link. Today is your opportunity, because I'm going to tell you right now, this DAT board, it is a bloodbath. Devastated. Let me say this. I bid on 2 load, right? Just now for the semi. And I'm going to show you what they're giving me. $2.54 a mile. Picking up from New Jersey going over to Florida. Let me pause my music. And let me see. So I got $2.54. They want to pay $3,100. That's going to be 40,000 pounds. 1,219 mile. And where's the next load? Allentown to Jacksonville, Florida. I want to get $4,000. They want to pay me $2,500. 35,000 mile. 890 mile. They want to pay $2.81. These are all full truckload. Tennessee, Elizabeth to Tennessee, Nashville, Tennessee. They want to pay $1,300, and I want $1,550. With $1,300, they want to pay $1.15 a mile. You know, that ain't for me. $2,500 for 890 mile with 35,000 pounds and a semi is a joke. That is a joke. Okay. 3,100. So check this out. Okay. So listen to this, right? Let me let you guys understand something. Good evening to everybody. Shout out. I just don't want to lose my thought on this. Okay, so check this out. This is 38,000. This is 35,000 pounds. It's 890 mile. It has. This is a full truckload, and I wanted $4,000, so they wanted to pay $2,500. That's the counter offer. This is not DAT. This is my little sticky finger friend that I got. All right. And it's $2.81 per mile. Okay. That's a full semi. That's going to be 26 pallets. Okay. And when you look at 40,000 pounds, which is 5,000 pounds more, it's 1,219. They just want to pay extra $600. So the first load actually is paying $2.81, and the second load is paying $2.54. But it's only 5,000 pound different, and it's 400 mile. And the second one is going to Jacksonville and one is going to Miami. Okay. So, does it worth it? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Okay. Shout out to Detroit, Michigan in the building. Big up to all the people out of Michigan. I call you guys Canada Dry because you guys are next to Canada. And yeah. So now we have 15,000. Oh no, this is 13 feet, 6,000 pounds, 6,200 coming out of Elizabeth, New Jersey, going to Nashville, Tennessee. You make one stop in Atlanta. They want to pay $1,300. I offered to do it for $1,550. And it is only 13 feet, right? With the counter offer that they gave me, that would be $1.15. I mean, that ain't gonna work, but it is an offer. Okay. The board is ridiculous and DAT. So I got me my new board. Can't drop it out there because every time we drop something on the YouTube platform, y'all mess it up, man. We can't drop this one, man. This one is, you know what I mean? This one, we gotta keep this one on the download, man. Okay, gotta keep this one on the download. Can't. We gotta keep this one in the bag, man. Can't let this guy out. Okay. Matter of fact, I went and I finally get access to my Echo Global Logistic load board. Don't even go over there with a 26-foot backstrap because they ain't got nothing for you. So forget about it. Okay. So don't even run over there because these guys. I bid on a load last night. They get back to me this morning. 5,000 pounds out of Dayton, New Jersey, going to Jackson, Georgia. They wanted to pay $1,600. I wanted $25. It ain't gonna work, man. It ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. Okay. It ain't gonna work, papito. So let's get into this partial thing, man, because right now a lot of people are struggling. I'm struggling. You struggling. We all are struggling. Maybe I could go to Chicago this weekend. We got Chicago from Newark, New Jersey to Chicago. Big up to Chicago. Chicago is in a building. 900 mile, 19 feet, 7,800 pounds. They wanted to pay $1.12. Can't do it, man. Can't do it. Can't do it. Can't do it. Our next load that I is the next one, a matter of fact. We got 18 feet, 3,400 pounds. They wanted to pay 1,182. It's only $1.05. I mean, can't go to Chicago for that, man. Shout out to Chicago people, man. But I can't come and see you for that, man. Can't come and see you. I can't come and check Ray, Mark the Mentor. I can't come over there for that. You know what I mean? But I'm leaning to so let me tell you guys what happened today, okay? Oh, and this is the last one that I bid on. I'm gonna tell you this one, and then I'll move on. Hanover, Pennsylvania. That's between the state line of Pennsylvania and Maryland in Hagerstown. That's over that side. Going to Waco, Texas. 1,812 mile. It's going to be 9 feet. Weight is going to be 4,856, and they want to pay 2,300, which is equal to $1.27 per mile. Can't do it. Can't do it. Let me say this to you guys. You got to know your worth, okay? You got to know how much you value. You got to know your worth. You got to know how much you, it's not just making money, but you got to know your worth. You got to know how much money is going to cost you to run the truck. You got to know how much money you're going to, let me give it an example. If you take a load for $2,300, go down to, like, it puzzles me when I come on the board and I look at full truckload. Like, you got like, let me give an example right here. I'm going to give an example, okay? Just like that example like I just said, like Florida, right? They want to pay me, what was that, 3,100. So if I take 40,000 pounds to Miami for 3,100, my truck to fill it up is $800. So if I take a tank and a half to take that load down to Miami because of the weight of that load, by the time I get there, it will be let's just say $1,200. You subtract 12 from 31. Your wife would leave you the next day. It's crazy. You can't run the truck for that. Can't do it. It's not a profit. This is why I don't understand how guys with semi truck come out here and run these one pick, one drop for these low rate. Like, I can't do it. I can't do it. So I booked a load this morning. Well, actually, I booked a load last night, was 6,800. And then there was a next load that I booked for 3,700. So that was way over. That was a little over $10,000. However, it's going over to Washington State, and I heard over there got a lot of snow, and I said, nah, I'm not going over there. So I canceled it. Now, if it cost me $3,000 to take that load to Washington State, here was the kicker with that load, though. You pick up 2 pallets in New Jersey, okay? Then you pick up 2 pallets in Staten Island. Then Monday you have to go to Kansas City and pick up 15 pallets. It was a share load, it was a pool, a combination of 2 different loads, okay? And so I could have found something to go to Kansas City, drop that on Monday, then pick up those 15 pallets and keep moving. Now, here was the good thing about that. One of the load that was going to Washington State, on the way to Washington State, stopped in Salt Lake City, Utah. So then I would take off 1 load there, then I get my space back, and then I'll just boom. You know what I mean? I will continue, find something else, and by the time I'm up in Washington State, you know what time it is, okay? But take a look at this load right here. You got 42,000 pounds. It's 1,400 miles. It's coming out of New York, which is East Williamson, over by Canada, Buffalo side. Shout out to the Buffalo people. And it's going over to Texas. I think it's going over to the Dallas area. Okay? And they want to pay $3,070. That would just be $2.08 per mile. It's 42,000 pounds. So if I go to Dallas and I spend $1,600, come on, guys. Like, you run that truck for 4 days for $1,600? I don't think so. Anyway, man, let me jump into this, man, because I'm on the board and I'm watching this craziness going on, and I'm like, my goodness, this is crazy. Anyway, good evening to everybody, man. I haven't done a live in a minute on a Wednesday. Shout out to everybody for dropping in. Big up to you guys. Grace Logistic, he's from Chicago. Big up to Mark, the mentor. Big up to my man, Mr. Ray Ray. All right. Big up to all the guys that are coming in. Dean, you miss it. Dean, man, you've been locking, man. Dean, I'm gonna throw you under the bus, man. You're not been showing up and showing out, man. All right. Shout out to Jackson. I see Rick. Rick is in the building. Philly is in the building. But yeah, man, shout out to everybody that's coming in. All right. I'm gonna chop it up here today with you guys, talking about this partial. It's 2022 is coming out. We had a discussion Sunday with Mark. This whole entire Amazon thing is out the roof. There's not gonna be no crazy what they call it? No crazy numbers popping out at Amazon this year. Peak season is actually down. Peak season this year is like the stock market. All right. Let me tell you guys something, okay? 2021 and 2022, at the start of 2022, was probably the highest we have ever seen, where people were making a lot of money in the box truck. However, those 2 years, the end of 21 or the 2021 and 2022, a lot of people also lose money. I talked to a few people that have lost a lot of money because they were exploring. This box truck business is not a explorers. This is not Dora, man. Dora the Explorer is not. This is not a business where you can explore. Okay. This is a business that you do not want. It's not a trial and error where you putting up thousands and thousands of dollars. Of course, you're gonna make mistake. We're not gonna say you're not gonna make mistake, but you want to get with someone that when you make your mistake, they're there to correct you. Get what I'm saying? This is why we promote do your research, get with someone that know what they're doing, and the whole shebang. So that way you don't make these mistakes that, listen, we already paved the way off the mistake. This is why we tell you guys to don't do this, don't do that. I told you guys the stuff that you're not supposed to get into, how to talk to brokers. I talked to you guys about loading your truck, getting a Raycon for driver assist. I got guys who load their truck, show up at the delivery, deliver the load. The broker promised to send you 150. The load is delivered. You send him the BOL, and now the broker eyed you. You hear what I'm saying? Like, we done those stuff. So this is why we said do not. Someone was in the live the other day and they asked, well, what if we take the load and then when we take it back, the broker refused to pay us? You don't do those type of stuff. You got a revised Raycon or an updated Raycon before you leave wherever you at. Okay? So all of these stuff that we're telling you is because we have done it and we have paid the price. I talk to you guys about a lot of money that I make. You know how many money I lose? I don't even talk about it because it's like it's crazy. I have lose thousands of dollars. One, because I didn't know when I first started to run over the road about a lot of these extra money that you can make. Truck was too small, weight was too heavy, show up and the pallet was too tall and I refused to break the pallet. Just a whole host of different things. This is why I told you guys 98 inches high and a box truck, because I got a 12.6. So if a pallet is over 90, I cannot fit that. This is why I told you guys, because we show up and we have seen what the devastation of cost us. This is why we said don't do it. Air ride suspension. I pick up a load, book a load one time, show up. The guy in New York did not put the freight on my truck because I did not have air ride suspension. $4,000. This is why I told you guys, air ride suspension, 98 inches at the door. So that way, when you guys get a truck and you try to get a load, you will 90% of what a broker is looking for. You get what I'm saying? This is why we tell you these things, so you don't make these mistakes. You get what I'm saying? So coming out here and trying to get into this business, especially now, we talk about partial. I spoke to you guys about partial. When you negotiate your load with brokers, always negotiate your delivery time. If you're going to pick up a load today, your furthest delivery, first come, first serve, Monday to Friday, is always a good option. Get what I'm saying? Today's Thursday, today's Wednesday. If you book a load tomorrow, most of the time, you can negotiate to deliver a Tuesday. You're not going to deliver a Tuesday, but if you got that option, at least you know Friday, you can stay back till Friday and find you something else. Leave Saturday, Sunday, start your delivery Monday, and empty by Monday to pick up on Tuesday. That's how you got to run a 26-foot box truck. Some of you guys are going in the desert. Leave that stuff to your boy, Kirky Fresh. I got U boxes even in the desert. You get what I'm saying? I know people that drove to Colorado and drove back from Colorado all the way back to Dallas where they live empty. Don't make these mistakes. Listen, guys, we go there. We have done it. We see what the devastation is. This is why we tell you don't do it. It's not that we're trying to keep you from making money. Don't forget to hit the like button as you come in the live. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and we're going to chop it up, man, because right now it's Christmas coming up, and a lot of you guys need to step your game up. You need to step up your game. You need to stop do these one pick, one drop. Okay? Listen, even with the crisis that's going on with the, you know what's crazy? Sunday, was it Sunday? Yeah, Sunday I was on the live and I said, you guys need to sign up with all these other load board. Go to CH Robinson, go here, go here. And one of my mentee called me and he said DAT was down Monday. I didn't know that because I don't use DAT. You get what I'm saying? I wasn't using DAT Monday. So he said DAT was down on Monday. He went to TQL website and find himself 2 partial. You get what I'm saying? 2 partial that he picked up on Monday. And he's delivering his stuff. All right? So again, these guys are following the instruction. These guys are following the instruction of what I'm telling them. These guys are following the instruction of what I'm telling them, that go to these other load board and sign up so you guys can keep moving your truck. Stop, put your egg in one basket. You know what I mean? So he was able to leave from Dallas to Arkansas, from Arkansas all the way back home to his home state. Shout out to my man Tony in Michigan. All right. But yeah, guys, you guys gotta open up to other revenues, because the DAT board, someone told me that the DAT board is getting rid of a lot of these phony stuff that's going on the DAT board. Double broker. A lot of you guys still don't know how to spot double brokers. Why are we still having these problems, man? Why are we still having these problems? You guys need to be able to spot these double brokers. Listen, whenever you get a rate confirmation, your name of your company needs to be in our rate con. A matter of fact, some factoring company, mine does, but some factoring company, they won't even do your factoring if your name is not even on the rate con. If your company name is not there, they won't even do it. You get what I'm saying? And so you guys got to be able to spot these Indians. You got to be able to spot Mr. Patel and his son. You get what I'm saying? So again, you guys got to be able to do that. Double brokering. You guys can't spot it. You got to be able to spot that. Okay? You guys are missing out on top dollars. A lot of you guys are missing out on a lot of these money because you guys don't understand that when you pick up these load and your warehouse guy say he's not loading it, you call the broker. Stop being scared of losing the freight. Some of you guys are scared because you don't want to call the broker because you feel that if you tell him you're going to have to load the truck, he's going to take the freight back from you and then tell you that some other guy was doing it and he didn't have to pay. Like, you guys got to stop that. Get what I'm saying? Wilson asks, at this time in the game, do you think it's a good time to get into the game with a new authority? Getting in the game, there's no time set on when to get in the game. There's money out here. It's always going to be here. It's not going anywhere. However, being that it's Christmas coming up, the difference with some of you new authority, you will get a little bit more lenient. The broker will be a little bit more lenient with you because, you know, as the freight, you know, piles up, you know, they're going to be like, okay, we'll use you. They'll take more chances with you. You still gonna have brokers that's gonna turn it down. But I think one of the major problem a lot of new authority are facing is that, like I said Sunday, a lot of you guys talking to these brokers is an issue. You guys got to be able to learn to talk to these guys. You get what I'm saying? I was talking to a broker the other day, and it's funny that I brought this whole entire thing up. When the guys, listen, when you call someone phone number, okay? If you call someone phone number and they say, good morning, this is ANS, or thank you for calling ANS brokerage. How can I help you? Some of you guys don't even say good morning back. You guys got to say, yeah, good morning. This is Kirk. I see you got a load on the board. It's going down to XYZ, and you engage with that person. I had a broker was telling me that most of the guys who call in to try to book a load, they don't even acknowledge that you tell them good morning. Like, that's another issue. Like, guys, we got to be able to communicate with these guys on a professional level. They got something you want and you got something they want. But regardless of what, you got to have that respect. So when you call these guys and they say good morning, thank you for calling SNS Logistic or whatever it is, how can I help you? Yes, sir. Good morning. My name is John. I see you got 6 pallet going down to Georgia, man. You still got it? Yes, sir. We still got it. What kind of truck you got? Yeah, I got a 26 foot. Is it okay to pick up with a 26 foot? Yeah, sure. What's your MC number? You give them an MC number and they look it up, and then they're gonna make sure that you're good to go. Or if you, and they'll tell you, yeah, we gotta set you up. You know, you haven't run for us before, but that's not the issue. We'll send you a, we'll send you a carrier package and all that stuff. Be polite. And some of these guys are listening to you, and they might not say it back to you, but how you represent your company and yourself talking to these guys, it matters. You might think that some of these stuff they don't catch, but they catch it. And they talk about it. You get what I'm saying? So please, guys, always introduce, because you're representing your company. Just like I said, when you come out here with your business and you are calling these brokers and you're representing your trucking company, you are the one who is the forefront. You got to talk to these people like, when we used to go to like, even when I used to do like Pair One or Home Goods or whatever, and we would drive at the back and we'll press the buzzer and they'll open. The first thing they'll say, "Hey, what's up? Good morning." You get what I'm saying? We don't just jump in and say, "Yeah, man, what's good, man? I'm here to pick up 6 chairs, man." Like you guys gotta be able to recognize that they tell you good. They'll be like, they'll walk back inside and be like, I tell him good morning. You don't even answer that good morning. Like, you get what I'm saying? And so when you talk to these people, they're listening to you. Believe it or not, they treat you accordingly. You got some brokers, you ever like, some of y'all like maybe probably experience this, but if you ever call like a broker and they just hang the phone up on you, maybe because of something you never say. Like they say good morning and they're polite to you and you just jump right in. Yo, man, you got 6 spotted, bro. What's good? They just hang the phone up. They're like, first you're broing me. We're not size. You ain't got no manners. And straight out the back, I don't want to do no business with you. You get what I'm saying? So guys, you gotta be polite. You gotta be polite. Ask questions. Some of you assume. You get up and you find a load and you assume that it's supposed to deliver tomorrow. You assume that you got to drop it Monday. You assume. You make all these pre assumption. But you got to ask. Like if you don't ask, these guys, you can't just assume that that's what they want. You get what I'm saying? I send guys for load before. Turn out it was a project. It was a project. One driver cursed out his owner, park the truck at a truck stop, leave the truck with the freight there. We show up. Now we have to move 6 pallet by hand. Can't use a pallet jack. We got to charge for these stuff. But if my guy don't call me so I can turn around and ask the broker, what some of y'all do is y'all get this nervous like, man, I don't want to lose this load, man. You think I should call him? And then y'all be calling the wrong set of people. Call these other people, be like, hey man, you think we should call the broker and try to get some? I don't know, man. He might take it away. So you know what I mean? Like you gotta ask. You gotta ask these questions. This is your money, this is your business. You gotta ask these questions. You guys hit the like button. Hit the like button, man. Shout out to everybody that's in the live. Grace Logistics said, Kirk, when you book a van load, which is a van load, which is a semi, for your box truck, after confirming the load will fit, would you tell the broker that you're driving a box truck? Guys, always tell the broker the size of the equipment you have. You got to be straight up. You get what I'm saying? Always tell the broker the size of the equipment that you have. Always tell them that. Okay? Now, that's on one side. Now, on the other side, there are some load board that is strictly 53 footers. However, once you get the pallet dimension and you confirm that it can fit in a box truck, so if it's 48 by 48, and let's just say your box truck is a 98 inches high and it's 94 inches high, then most of the time you don't have to tell the broker that you have a box truck. But you always want to ask, because some of these companies are strict and box truck. They don't want no box truck for insurance purpose. The little hook that hook the truck to the there's a little hook that hook the truck. You guys with box truck probably don't know what I'm talking about, but there's a hook that hook the trailer to the that secure it to the wall so the trailer doesn't move. Your box truck cannot do that because the way the lift gate is designed. You get what I'm saying? And so if that company says we're not gonna put or forklift on that truck because we can't secure it, then that might be an issue. However, that's why you gotta have some money in your pocket, man. That's why I'm keep telling you guys, man. You're not listen, man. This is why I go off on you guys all the time, man. Listen, man. That's why you gotta have $20, $30, $50. Cause check this out, man. If you show up at a loading dock and the guy in the warehouse said, man, I don't know, man. I don't think we can put this on a box truck, man. You see, once you go in, he said, listen, man, no problem. Put it at the back of the lift gate. Put it at the back of my truck and I roll it in. Even though it's driver assist, you're going to have to just take that L because your truck shouldn't even be there in the first place. So in that instance, you're not going to call a broker and try to get more money because, again, it requires you to have a truck that you show up that did not fit the description. So if you have 20, 25, as soon as this dude start to make up a bunch of noise, you just go in and give him a 20. Yo, man, check this out, bro. Do this. Here you go, man. Just drop them right at the back. I'll roll them in. 90% of the time, he gonna rock with you. But y'all, some of y'all so cheap, man. You get what I'm saying? You are missing out because you want to be cheap. Yo, listen, I keep, listen, I got 5s, I got 10, I got $20 bill, I got $50 bill. I went to pick up a load the other day, and the load's supposed to switch. Okay. I want the load to switch. So the load I was picking up was gonna be the last load. I gave the guy $25 for lunch. The dude cleaned out my whole entire trailer, put the load that I'm picking up from him, and stuck everything back in, and he let me strap my load one by one. And I gave him, I gave him some money. I keep telling y'all, man. This is the type of stuff that you gotta be creative. Especially when y'all in an area where it's hot and y'all like sitting down for like 9 o'clock and you finally get that load 1 o'clock. You can't go over there and lose that load, man. You gotta do whatever it takes to pick it up. You get what I'm saying? I went to places when I was running my box truck. Guy come out and he's like, yo, man, we can't break the pallet because I think it was 92 inches high. The only thing they had to take off is one layer. Dude went in the office, he called his supervisor, a kid, and then if we break it, we don't want to pay for more pallets. And man, listen, man, I open up my mouth and I'm like, look, man, we ain't gonna charge you for more pallet. You get what I'm saying? And if it's 6 pallets and it's gonna be one more extra pallet, I'm not gonna charge you. We'll just wrap it up. But again, if you guys don't talk and open your mouth, these things are not gonna manifest. These people are not gonna move and try to give you these loads, especially when you're picking up a partial. You're picking up 6 pallets. It's paying $2,500, and it's one layer too high. Man, I'm gonna try my best to get that on my truck, especially when I'm in an area like over 1,400 miles. Especially if you go to places like Miami where nothing is coming out. Man, listen, man, you got to do whatever it takes to get that load go on your truck. So these are the creative things that y'all got to do to get these partials. You get what I'm saying? And when you go into some of these businesses, I mean, some of these people, once you start to talk to them, you can tell what approach to take, because some of these guys, once you start to, like, for instance, let me give you an example. Last week, I went to pick up a load in North Carolina, okay? It was some popcorn going up to Walmart. I told the lady I already got a load on the truck, so I got to move it to one side. You know what the lady told me? She said, I got to call my manager so we can verify that the load that you have is food product. So she called her manager, black guy. He came over, he walked in the truck, and he checked every single pallet. The product that I had was food product. But what if it was something that was chemical or stuff? I would have lose that load. You get what I'm saying? So there's just and again, it's just different scenarios I'm telling you that can make you or break you. Get what I'm saying? I know when we go to like Brandy warehouse, we can get 3 load that's going to Walgreen. We can get 4 load, everything for Brandy. Shout out to Brandy out of St. Louis. But everything for Brandy belongs to Target. So if I pick up something for Brandy, I know once I pick that up, it's gonna be hard for me to get food grade on the truck because it's all manufacturer stuff that's gonna be used in the store. So you guys gotta know these stuff. You get what I'm saying? You cannot pick up a bottle of bleach and then go pick up rice or flour. They're not gonna put it on the truck. You cannot pick up, any sort of chemical, put it on your truck, and then show up at Walmart and think they're going, or BJ's or some distribution center. They're not gonna do it. Even if the food is in cans, some of them will not do it. I know Raul out by A&D in Pennsylvania, they're not gonna do it. They're not gonna put stuff on the truck when it's food stuff. You get what I'm saying? They don't mix food and chemical together. So this is why you guys gotta know these stuff. You get what I'm saying? The partial thing. I told you guys about the partial thing. Partial. Shout out to my man Eugene. Shout out to Tony. Shout out to Sway. Shout out to Grace. Logistic is in the building. Chicago again. Chicago, man. But you guys gotta know these stuff. The partial. One of the biggest advantage you have with doing partial is one of the biggest advantage you have with doing partial is that you make more money. You make a lot more money doing partial. Okay. Not only you make more money, but you guys have to understand how to load these partials. I told you guys, like somebody will ask me in a live one time, well, what if I pick up from New Jersey going to Dallas, but on the way I pick up Houston in Kansas City, going down, I pick up from Kansas City going to Houston, but then Houston will be blocking Dallas. This is where you got your money, man. This is where you get your money out. You give these guys $20. Matter of fact, all you got to do is for 6 pallets, you move 3 pallets and once you move 3 pallets from one side to the next side, make that row 6. So you have 6 pallets on one side, and then if you're picking up another 5 pallets from Kansas, you put it on the next side. So now the truck is divided in 2. So when you show up in Dallas, there's one set of load on the left side, and when you show up in Houston, you'll have the next load on the right side. Or when you empty Dallas, you just move 2 pallets over to the left side and balance the truck out. So you guys got to use the truck. You get what I'm saying? This is how you guys got to use the truck and make sure that you're maximizing the truck. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, man. Hit that notification bell. Thank you guys for dropping in. Shout out to my man, Tony Cash. You get what I'm saying? And that's how you maximize. Another thing that you guys are missing out on with this partial thing is that, like I said, a lot of you guys are not negotiating your delivery time. Your delivery time is very, very, very important. Okay? I'm going to give you a strategy that I use for a very long time that worked for me. It works for me. You get what I'm saying? I load my box truck when I was running box truck, and I still do it up to this day. I still do it in a semi. Okay? I still do it in a semi. I load my truck. I start to book load on a Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So if I book a load today, today's Wednesday, I ask if it can pick up tomorrow. Then I'll pick that one load up. Then I call the today again and try to book something for tomorrow. So if I can book today all 3 loads, let's say I book 3 loads today that can pick up between now and Friday, and it max out my truck. Then Saturday morning I get up and I leave my state, Chicago, New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Connecticut, wherever you guys are. So that way I work Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then I focus on driving Saturday and Sunday, and I be in that city by Sunday night to deliver Monday. And if those 3 load total amount to be $6,000 or $5,000, then I do the same thing that a guy do that coming out here Monday to Friday and have to deal with the traffic and the DOT and accident and Pookie flipping his finger off and Ray putting out cones in the road at night and all type of stuff. I don't have to deal with that. This is why I do it, because off the weight station is closed. Shout out to the weight station. They go to their bed early on Friday, by the way, so they can drink whiskey. They ain't got no time for you on Saturday, man. Them DOT officer is fishing. Listen, you go to Kansas, they close. You go to Tennessee, they close. A matter of fact, there's 2 weight stations and 81 in Tennessee. One is right after you enter from Virginia. That's always closed on a Saturday. Then you got one down in Knoxville. Recently, it's been closing a lot. But from 40 or 24 is a bunch of rest area that have a sign say weight station. Ain't no weight station. The next weight station you're going to hit is in what's that state? Mississippi. Where is it? Tennessee. You got Tennessee and then Mississippi and then Arkansas. So from Knoxville all the way to Mississippi, you ain't got no weight station until you reach all the way up the top. And Mississippi, they be closed on a weekend too. See what I'm saying? Then if you're coming over by Route 70, like if I'm leaving Pennsylvania, Indiana, from my house, the only weight station I run into is Indiana. Them old men at Ohio, they always sleeping. Shout out to Mr. Berkey. You get what I'm saying? They don't open on the weekend, man. You see what I'm saying? So from Indiana all the way to Chicago, well, not Chicago, but Illinois, all the way to Illinois, that's when I run into my next weight station, and they always close. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, we're not gonna talk about Laredo, Texas is that's the border. Yeah, of course. These guys don't listen. Florida and surrounding border, they're open because they're protecting the border. You know what I mean? But yeah, they open all the time because they gotta check your truck. But I'm just saying, like, these guys that are up here, North Carolina closed, South Carolina closed, Georgia closed, Alabama does not have a weight station. They have the state trooper that run up on the back of your truck. Mississippi, depends on the time of the day you pass on a Saturday and Sunday. Most of the time they close. Louisiana, Texas, they don't open on the weekend, but you might see a 1 and 2 pop-up state trooper here and there. Kansas, they don't open. Oklahoma, some part of Oklahoma, They open, but majority of the time they got these cops again that will pull up on you. You guys got to study these things, man. If you are listen, you got to pay attention. Hey, you got to pay attention. You got to pay attention. If you are driving, listen. If you guys are driving and that's what you do for a living, you have to pay attention. You have to pay attention. You get what I'm saying? If you're driving and just driving a truck and you don't even know, some of y'all don't even know when the wait station, what I just said, some of y'all don't even know that. You get what I'm saying? You got to know these things. Florida open 24 hours and they lock everywhere in Florida. They lock everywhere in Florida. When I say lock everywhere in Florida, you can't drive around no back road. You get what I'm saying? Now, of course, I drive around a couple roads. Like I went and checked my mom. I forgot where it was, Clearwater. I don't remember where I went, but it took me around a back road where I was going down to Tampa. No, not Tampa. I was going down to Miami and I passed on a back road and the wait station was there, but it was closed. So Florida and 90 and 75 goes south or 95 goes south, they open 24/7. And if they close coming down, the one coming up is open. So they're going to get you. I'm not telling you these things to break the law. I'm just telling you guys that you got to pay attention to these things. You're running a trucking business. You got to pay attention. These things are things that you guys need to know. As a truck driver, another thing that you guys need to understand also is when you're running a truck, a 26-foot box truck, there is no way the next exit that's coming up and the traffic, your GPS said that it's going to be 2-hour delay. You're sitting at 2 hours. You need to get out that exit and reroute yourself and find a way out of that traffic because your clock is running and wasting that 2 hours. You get what I'm saying? You guys got to know these stuff. Stop, drive, and don't pay attention. Chicago, wait station closed. Iowa, wait station closed. You get what I'm saying? These guys go to fishing on a weekend. They go have beer. They go have whiskey. They don't get paid to come out on a Saturday. But you'll have a little one state trooper here and there that he's going to pull up on you. I know one morning I was coming to Alabama about 8 o'clock, coming down off the bridge, and I saw a state trooper. Soon as I drove by, next thing you know, guy pulled up behind me. Now he drive behind me for like a good 10 minutes. And then next thing you know, light turns on. You get what I'm saying? Then he comes on a passenger door and then he opened the door. Yes, sir. Good morning. I'm with State Trooper Gray with Alabama State Trooper, whatever. Where you heading today? Yeah, I'm going over to Houston. Where you hauling? Yeah, I got 2 pallets of paper towel. Okay, cool. You got a BOL? Yeah, here we go. Yeah, what are you using? A logbook? You got a logbook? Keep trucking? Yeah, all right, let me see. Good. Here you go. You got a medical card, driver's license? They don't even ask you for registration and license and your insurance no more because they're running DOT number and everything pops up. You guys got to pay attention, guys. Please pay attention to these things. All right? Get what I'm saying? So you guys got to pay attention. Got to pay attention. Another thing that you guys need to pay attention to is these gas stations. There are states that are selling cheaper gas. Listen, I have a book. I have all the wait station time that is closed, and I got all the exit from my house all across the country. I can tell you what Walmart is selling cheap gas 365 days of the year at that exit in Virginia. You guys got a BJ's card. If you guys got a BJ's card, you guys got a BJ's card, right? There are some BJ's that sell diesel, and they will sell you the diesel cheaper than the regular gas station because you're a member. So you guys got to pay attention to these things. Gas card, I tell you guys, leave these gas card alone. I talked to someone the other day. They said that a factoring company was telling them that if they don't take the gas card, they can drop the rate down from 4.2% to 3% or something like that. Gas card is a joke. It is a joke. Get you a credit card for your company. And if you don't have a credit card for your company, what you need to do is you can go to your bank. Some bank do it. And you drop $3,000 down and get a secure business card. You get what I'm saying? You got to get those stuff. You guys got to pay attention to that, because Love and Pilot and Exxon and all these companies that is in these gas card program, they sell gas higher than the regular mom and papa gas station. I still buy gas at a mom and papa gas station even though I'm driving a semi. Because you know what I do? I pull up at a gas station, I find me a parking lot, or I find me a road that I can drop my trailer. I drop the trailer, I swing around, and I go buy my gas. And I park my truck close to the pump where I can stretch the nozzle and fill my 2 tank. And I'm paying like $4.65, $4.80. You guys got to be creative, man. The system is rigged. Come on, man. You guys got to pay attention, man. Please, you guys got to pay attention. This person says, Jerome says, Kirk, with the partial game, is the negotiation delivery date Josie to the partial game? I don't understand what you say right here, but with the partial game, the negotiation date, resend that message again, Jerome. Shout out to Box Truck. Hey, watch my man. Yo, my man is in the building. Steve is here, man. Shout out to Steve, man. Dixon says, I really need to hear this. I am considering getting a box truck and trying it out. Been a driver since 2001, but took a break. But I really all over it. And yeah, you need to get. I don't think if you leave the game from 2001, if you really need to get that much training. But yeah, I mean, jump right in, man. The only thing I can tell you is that there is a lot more cars on the road and people are a little bit more impatient. My man said, yep, I find cheap fuel all the time. Texas and South Carolina cheap. I have a mud flap. What does this one say? Amen to you. You're right about fuel card. It's bullshit. Credit card give you credit card give you reward points. I just get $670 something off my American Express, and I purchased a laptop for my wife at Apple. $670 something. So I literally just come out of pocket with off the money. I got a next card that I use for my business. I got Barclay, and I got a Capital One, and I still got points and money in those. And I got my credit card. I got a credit card with my credit union that I still got points that I haven't redeemed as yet. But I mainly use my American Express. $700. I'm getting back $700. Listen, guys, let me say this, right? You guys got to learn this thing too, man. If you get a gas card that says you only save 10 cents, okay? Let's do the numbers. I'm a number guy. I like to do the number thing, right? So if gas is selling, okay? If gas is selling for $5.40, right? And you're just getting 10 cents off that 40 cents. That means you're gonna pay $5.30, right? But if I can get 2% back, not lose 2%, because what gas card does, you lose money by buying a higher price gas, and then they quote unquote tell you that you get 10 cents off, which is nonsense, because all you do is just reduce that $5.40 to $5.30. And so if I can get 2% back off my $5.30, I'm gaining 2% every time I buy gas at $5.30. And if I do that for 6 months, and my gas is gonna be, let's just say to fill up a box truck is $280. If I get 2% of $280 for the next 6 months, I'm winning. But if I only get 10 cents off, which is the $5.30, I'm not making it. The guys who give me this card is the one who's getting the benefit, because they sign up with these corporations, and because they're in business with these corporations, they get perks. I don't get benefit from that. Like, you guys gotta, you see what I talk about? Hey, you're paying attention? That's why I keep telling y'all, man, you gotta pay attention to these stuff. You gotta pay attention to these stuff. You see what I'm saying? Gas card is not, and then the crazy thing about gas card is, if you guys spend $1,700 for the week, okay? Remember, if you spend $1,700 for the week, all right? Let's just say my American Express have $2,000 on it, okay? And I go in and I spend $1,700, right? For the same week that you spend the $1,700 on your card, I have $300 left, correct? So if I got $300 left, what happened with you is that you gotta now get that $1,700 out of your personal business credit bank account. But I have 30 days to pay that $1,700. You see the benefit? But if I'm paying my card every week, let's just say I'm paying the card weekly like what you guys do, I'm spending let's just say I spend $1,700 for the whole entire week. I get 2% and $1,700. And I do that for 6 months. Guys, you gotta pay attention to these things, man. You gotta pay attention to these things. Christmas is coming. You can move that money out of that credit card. You can pretty much buy a gift card, and on Christmas Day, you just give wifey and say, hey, here you go, baby. It's $700, it's $600, whatever it is. This is what you guys gotta do. You guys gotta do these things, man. Okay, let me see what Jerome said again. The question is, Kurt, the negotiation delivery date is date most important part of the booking partials. So he's asking if the negotiation delivery date must be important part of the booking the partial. It is important because you are trying to get multiple stop on the truck. So if you're picking up today and you don't want to leave, remember, Jerome, you want to leave Saturday. So if your job is to load as much partial on the truck as possible, you don't want to book today, pick up tomorrow, and then leave Friday. You see what I'm saying? So you want to be able to book today, pick it up, stay home, go back home. Then tomorrow you look at next load, pick it up, go back home. Then you book a next load for Friday, or if you can book all three of them on any given day, Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday, then if you can leave Saturday, 5 o'clock in the morning, 5:30 in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning, you will leave from Pennsylvania and be in Indiana by Saturday. You shut it down. You get up Sunday morning, and I don't know where you're going. If you're going to Atlanta, if you're going to Tennessee, wherever you're going, you should be able. A matter of fact, if you load your truck early Friday, what you can do also is you can leave Friday in the evening, run 4 or 5 hours, shut it down, get up Saturday, run the rest of the way, and then be where you at by Sunday. Then when you get to your destination on Monday, your clock starts over. And then guess what? You deliver Monday, all 3 loads. If it's $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, whatever, $4,000, whatever you put on the truck, Monday morning you will be $4,000, rather than you try to do it Monday, one pick, drop somewhere, pick up on Monday. You pick up on Monday, drop on Tuesday. Then you might pick up on Tuesday, drop on Wednesday. Then you don't get nothing Wednesday. Then here you are trying to get something to pick up Thursday to drop Friday and so forth. So I used to do that. It doesn't work for me. So if you can do that, then you find that you increase your profit. You save a lot of time. And a matter of fact, you actually save a lot of drive time. You get what I'm saying? Because if you spend 4 hours in the day, let's say you spend 4 hours to pick up a load today, and you have 70 hours for the week, that's 4 hours from 70. Then tomorrow you do another 6 hours. That's 10 hours from 70, and so forth. So by the time you deliver the first set of load, you can actually still pick up Tuesday, or if you pick up on Monday, you still can be able to drop something Tuesday, do your reset on Wednesday, and you do the process over again. You get what I'm saying? That's how you got to do it. It's very easy. It's not complicated. It's not complicated. It's very easy. So you guys got to understand how to, if you guys are doing these one pick one drop from Monday to Friday, you're making $5,000-$6,000. This is what I look at, right? If you're doing these one pick one drop Monday to Friday, and you're making $6,000, and you're still gonna be at a hotel. This is why I talk to you guys about this whole entire truck stop and hotel thing. Because if you deliver Friday and you did not get to pick up a load Friday because you run out of time, now you're sitting at a truck stop or you at a hotel for the whole entire week. That's money you're losing out of that. So if you make $6,000, you're still gonna be at a hotel while you can just be home, and then you just recycle the whole process again if you start to book Wednesday to Friday. I mean, it works for me. You guys can try it. You get what I'm saying? You guys can try it. So if you book these loads, make sure that you negotiate the time, the delivery time. On a Wednesday, tomorrow's Thursday, most of the brokers, you can deliver on Monday or Tuesday. Most of the brokers. But even if it's Monday, tomorrow is Thursday. So if you're going down to North Carolina, if you're going down to Memphis, Tennessee, if you're going to Arkansas, you're going to be there Monday anyway. Matter of fact, you can deliver Monday and still be able to pick up something based on where you're going. So you guys got to pay attention to these stuff. You got to pay attention to all of these stuff. This is all you're going to maximize and your partial. Get what I'm saying? This is all you're going to maximize in your partial. Always pay attention to these stuff. When you call a broker, you ask him, hey, man, when can I deliver this? Get what I'm saying? Don't assume. That's why I play the gentleman before, because that's what he does. This man was running from Jersey to California and back. He was pre-booking from by the time he loads up in Jersey and heading to California, he already got 3 load already pre-booked coming back for the following week. And so after he does his reset, he'll deliver and already have 3-4 loads on the truck. There was time where I even pick up load. I even deliver on Monday, pick up on Tuesday, do my reset, and still deliver the load whenever. Because the broker said, yeah, it's a Monday to Friday. As long as you get it there by the 21st, we don't care. It's not a rush. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? If you are delivering somewhere, it sounds like you went to a distribution center. If you go to a receiver that is a distribution center and they take 10 hours to get your load off, then more likely that sounds like a distribution center. If you pay attention to distribution center, you will be there for a very long time. This is why when I said to you guys Sunday, I said when you get a rate confirmation, this is what I do, guys. Let me tell you guys what I do, okay? Let me give you guys some homework. I'm gonna give you my strategy to keep up out here and don't get sucked into a lot of these traps. You see, when I get a rate confirmation, the first thing I do is Google the place. I Google and I will read review on the place. Because when you pull it up on Google, you can actually review. You can review the location that you're going. And so you will review it and see what other drivers who've been there before you say about the place. Either they're slow, they're fast. They'll tell you it's horrible, don't come here. All that stuff. You get what I'm saying? People will tell you, if you got time to waste, no problem coming here. So if I'm going to book a load and that load is going to be like one of those places, I have to make a decision that if it's going to worth me taking that load and sitting down for the next 5-6 hours. You get what I'm saying? Now, I have been in places where people have talked nasty about a place. Don't go there, it's horrible. But then when I shows up, I get through right away. So it's kind of like a hit or miss. So this is what I normally do. If it's a load that delivering a particular, this is why you got to book the load a certain way. So if I book at a distribution center and my appointment is 9 o'clock in the morning, I normally shows up as early as possible that I can. Or if I have more than one partial that is in that area that I can drop before I go to that distribution center, then I will show up at my first location, even if it's 35, 40 minutes away. I will show up at my first location 6 o'clock. If they pop the door by 8 o'clock, that load gets off. You get what I'm saying? Or if I can drop 2 of the load before I go to that spot, boom. But if I can't do that, then what I'll do, I will show up at the distribution spot as early as possible because they don't close. And I would try to get in as early as possible so they can start to, because what, let me tell you why. Let me tell you guys why they take so long. A lot of you guys don't know this. This is why I tell you guys again, you got to pay attention. The reason why distribution center takes so long to offload your truck, it don't take long to offload your truck anyway. They take your load off immediately. But what a lot of you guys don't know is that they have to break those pallets down one by one, restock them a certain way. They got to give an account for every single piece, and they got to make sure that none of those boxes are damaged. That's why it take you guys so long. So the next time y'all sitting down wondering what taking them so long, that's what they're doing in the warehouse. And you can't do anything to speed that up. So if you check in at 9 o'clock, if your appointment is 9 o'clock and they manage to let you in at 6 o'clock and they manage to take it off by 7 and start to check those 6, 7, 8, 12 pallets, good luck, because you will be out there by 10 o'clock or by 9:30. So you can be on your way. But if you show up 9 o'clock or you show up 8:30 and your appointment is 9 o'clock and the guy don't get to you till 9:30, you're going to be there for another 2.5 hours. That's how they work. This is why they text you on your phone a lumper fee. You get what I'm saying? This is why they text you. Ever see they text you this lumper thing? They send you a link and say pay for the lumper. That's what they do. They break them down and they have to pack them a certain way. And then they have to rewrap them and then put them on a certain shelf. These guys ain't rushing. They on the phone texting their girl. They talking to their wife. They telling their kids good morning. Have a good day at school, boo-boo. That's what they're doing. You get what I'm saying? They doing all of that. They're paying their car insurance. They're paying their car notes. They're booking their vacation. Yo, man, I forgot. They're paying their credit cards. They're paying all of those stuff because they don't want to go outside and the LCAT get towed. You see what I'm saying? So now those things are why they take long. I went to a distribution spot one time. I kid you not. It was a girl. And when I went, the way the distribution spot said is when I bought my box truck up, you could see between that little foam, the little black foam. I went back there and this girl was in the back of the truck talking to somebody on the phone. She was there for like a minute. And what she was doing was keep playing with the pallet jack, like pumping the pallet jack, like, you know, like she's doing something. She wasn't doing anything. She was on the phone call. And so I called her and I said, hey, man, I really need to go. She said, yeah, I got you. Don't worry. So I said, yo, listen, I need to be out here like about the next 20, 30 minutes. You got me? I go in my pocket and I gave her $25. And I kid you not, from the time I gave her, it took about 40 minutes. I was ready. Get what I'm saying? That's what they're doing. This is why it take you guys so long to sit there. This is why when truck drivers, when them semi go there and they give them all the paperwork, this is why these guys go to their bed. They're like, I'm going to sleep because these people ain't getting ready for now. This is why you see sometimes they have to come outside and beat on the driver door to wake him up because this guy know they ain't going ready for now. I'm not going to sit here try to I'm going to just get 2-3 hours worth of sleep while these guys take their merry little time. And for a box truck, I think that's worse than a semi. Because at least a semi, he can get empty and still go out and pick up a load in the next two city over. This is why I do partial in my semi. I never take full truckload. Never. Never. You can't get me take full truckload at none of these distribution centers. 26 pallet, you bound to be there for at least a good 4 or 5 hours. And then if it stocks real high, oh, you're going to be there for a minute. You're going to be there for a minute because they're not going to be hurrying. They're going to be taking their time. So this is why these distributions it take you so long. So if you guys wonder what take you so long, and you said, man, these guys pulled the pallet off like an hour ago. What taking these guys so long? That's what they're doing. They're breaking the skid down. Matter of fact, I had a distribution today. Vitamin in Richmond, Virginia. The Vitamin shop in Richmond, Virginia. Shout out to the town of El Rico. I went there with 11 pallets, and they never count the pallets. But you know what they stamp on the paper? Subject to be count. That means that they did not have enough time, or they count it after. You get what I'm saying? So instead of having me sit there and wait until they count it, they just went ahead and said, we receive it, but we don't know that it's correct. But if I were supposed to sit and wait there, I would have to wait until they count each pallet. They have to count each product on that pallet. And then I had a next delivery. The guy gave me back one box because it got a little rip at the bottom and say it was damaged. It wrote on the paper that it was damaged. I mean, you literally could just put back the piece of cardboard that was ripped out and just take the box, but that's how these guys are. So I kept the box. It's in the truck. And I sent it to the broker. I sent the pictures, and they'll tell me what to do with it. Now hear the story with this now. And this is another thing I'm going to tell you guys. He asked me if I want him to throw it away. Yeah, you're going to throw it in the back of your truck. Never give these guys your damaged merchandise. Never. Don't let these warehouse, if they wrote on the paper that it's damaged, you best believe that you take it. Because if you're going to have to pay for it, you're going to pay for a product that you don't even have. Or if the broker said to you, the damaged piece, my customer want to see some pictures, or my customer want you to drop it at a particular warehouse, guess what? You leave it with Mr. Smojo in Alabama, and you in Tennessee or in, Illinois. You know what you're going to tell him? Yeah, I never took it, man. I left it with a guy. Guess what? They're going to charge you. Never do those stuff. Let the broker tell you what to do with that product. So when he told me he's going to throw it away, I say, yeah, I'll throw it away for you. I got a nice dumpster. It's really, really secure. Because I know if when I send it to my guy, if they're going to charge me $24, $40, $50 for that box, or they're going to charge me $120 for that box, guess what? I'm going to have to pay for that $120 because guess what? I don't have the box. So if they say, well, my shipper said, my customer said, just take it over here, or my customer want pictures and then you can throw it away. You don't even take pictures. You're done. Guys, remember, your freight is your responsibility. Don't put your responsibility into somebody else's hands because you think they're looking out for you. And that man that told me today he's going to throw it away, he's not going to throw it away. He's going to put it in his pit. He drive a red Chevy. He's going to throw it right in the back of that Chevy. He's going to take it home to his girl or his wife. He's going to say, look, baby, we got a box of such and such. And then 2 days later, my broker said, look, that box that was damaged that you sent me the photo, my customer want you to drop it off at such and such. And I'm like, no, man, I left it with that guy, man. Y'all got to call that guy and get it back. They're going to be like, no, man, we're going to charge you. You got to pay attention, guys. Gotta know these things. You gotta know these things. When you pick up a freight, another thing I'm gonna tell you guys about this whole entire partial stuff. When you pick up a freight, secure your load. A lot of people are not securing their load, and you're damaging these people's stuff. You're causing the insurance company to raise your insurance because you guys are not going to Arbor Freight and buying straps. You're not buying the corner bracket, that little red piece of plastic stuff that you put on the side so it doesn't damage your pallet or your boxes. You guys are not having blankets. You guys have to have blankets in the truck. It's go to Home Depot, go to Arbor Freight, get you some strap, blanket, get you shrink wrap. It's $26 for a roll of shrink wrap. If you go to a warehouse, for all you guys who are on a budget, it's not a joke. If you're on a budget, ask these guys at the warehouse to give you a roll of shrink wrap. Sometimes they'll give you a used one. You ask 3 warehouse for one of their used roll of shrink wrap, you will have 3 roll of shrink wrap that equal to 1 roll. And if you keep asking, you'll be surprised they got like 6, 7 in the front of your truck. Ask, go to Home Depot, buy the blanket. Some of these stuff you guys are picking up, refrigerator, that are not wrapped in blanket. I got Kapoor from Traffic Tech. Send me to Target to pick up these refrigerators. They're stainless steel. They're used. But what happened when you put it in the truck and then you let your ratchet from your strap scratch up the side of those stainless steel, or you let it scratch up the front of the glass, or better yet, break the glass because you never put no blanket. Stop use cardboard. The ratchet will eventually, when the truck started driving, it will eventually go through it and scratch it up. Get blanket. They're $15 a piece. Guys gotta know these things. You're in business to make money, not lose money. And if you're making money, you gotta spend money. And a lot of people, blanket, shrink wrap, straps. You need a decent pallet jack. You need an hammer. You need a drill. You need a little tools. Some of you guys need tools. You go to the truck stop, or you go to you got a little sensor that is bad. You go to a dealership, they tell you what the sensor is. You can buy it and unplug it and put it on yourself. You don't have no tools. That's $700 because you didn't have no tools that you could have did yourself. Guys gotta know these things. Again, your business is your responsibility to run. Keep your truck clean inside and out. I said this all the time. You show up at a truck, at a shipper, keep your truck clean inside and out. Every time you take a load off, you got bits and pieces of the pallet leave inside of the back of the truck. Take it out. Sweep it out. You guys sweep out the back of the truck. Keep inside of the cab of your truck clean. Wash your truck. It's $45 at a Blue Beacon. I think it's maybe like I think the last time I paid it was $40-something, but it may be like $60-something or $70-something. No, my truck and trailer is like $76. So it's like maybe it's $50-something to wash a box truck. Keep your truck clean. I go to Ross and I buy these wheel armor all thing for my truck, and every time I wash my semi, I spray it on it and I use a little sponge and I armor on my own wheel because I'm not giving Blue Beacon $15 for no damn armor on. And I pay $4.99. I buy 3 of those. So when I show up, I really show up. Because when I show up, I'm like, yo, Kirky Fresh. I'm really Kirky Fresh. I got chrome wheels. And I got Armor All tires. And my truck is clean inside and out. And the back of the truck is clean. Oh, yo, man, I'm Kirky Fresh, so I really gotta be like a Kirky Fresh when I show up. You can't be showing up like Dirty Fresh, but then you on YouTube calling yourself Kirky Fresh. You get what I'm saying? But guys, seriously, those things, believe it or not, help you grow your business and help opportunity come towards your business. I'm serious. It works. You will get so much partial by negotiating with brokers properly, by talking to brokers, by utilizing the space in your truck, by loading up your truck properly. Matter of fact, if you pick up a load Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, if you pick up 2 load Wednesday and Thursday, right? You actually can switch those 2 loads around based on where they're going. So when you pick up the next load on Friday, it'd be easy for you to position that load. You guys gotta pay attention to these stuff and gotta utilize your truck. You have to utilize your truck because your truck brings money and your money based on you. Everything in your business is gonna base on you. How you talk to a broker, how you pick up a load or you deliver a load. When you show up at a truck stop, show up at the I'm sorry. When you guys show up at these warehouses, show up like a businessman. Show up like a businessman. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. See what I'm saying? Smell nice, look nice. Cut your hair. No pants, no baggy pants. I went to Walmart the other day. This dude show up to deliver a load. Jump out of his truck in a sweatpants. Walking across 5 different, I think he was probably about 15 trucks. Like everybody was looking at this guy. His sweatpants was below his butt with a Superman underpants. You can't make this up. You can't make this up. Superman. Whee! Superman. Whee! You guys, like, seriously. Can't do that, man. Pull your pants up. Draw the strap at the front and tight. You walking across a parking lot and you have white people, black folks, Hispanic. Then you got the old man. Then you got some young dude. Then you got people start to film you. They put you on Instagram. You get what I'm saying? Craziness. Those truck drivers show up with flip-flop and Pete. Listen, so flip-flop, this is all big controversy about flip-flop. So flip-flop is good for driving. It's good for driving because I drive in my flip-flop. But before I go in anywhere else, I take my flip-flop off and just walk in with my shoes. Most warehouse would not even let you in. They'll, once they see you got a flip-flop, they're like, yo, you got to get a shoes and come back. You got to go get your shoes and come back. When you come back, yeah. But if you come out of a truck and you walking across a parking lot, you got white folks, black folks, Hispanic, you got men, women, and you walking at a distribution center to an office and everybody's watching you, your pants is below your butt, you got Superman underpants, you have a sweatpants, you have on a whatever top you got on, your face want to shave, you look like you haven't combed your hair in 2 years, you look like a ragamuffin. In Jamaica, we call that ragamuffin. Then you go inside, and then they're like, can I help you? And your first thing out of your mouth, without even saying good morning, Yeah, I got 10 pilot, man. What door you want me to go? Like, guys, and you own the truck. That's the crazy part. You own the truck outside. You're not even driving for somebody. That's your truck, your business. That's your money. That's your income. That's your livelihood. That's this. You guys got to take that serious. Your wife and baby, your girlfriend, your son, your daughter, they're depending on you to bring home a paycheck every single Friday. Kids don't ask you if. My daughter and son never ask me if they can get anything. They always tell me they want it. They never ask, Daddy, if you can buy this game for me. They always say, Daddy, I want this game. Daddy, I want to go this. Daddy, I want that. Daddy, I want this. So I got to make sure that if my kids is going to ask me for stuff, I'm running my business and positioning myself where I can prepare to have a paycheck for them every week. You get what I'm saying? I got people over the years who have used me to do delivery, brokers, personal shippers. I got customers who send me to do their delivery at their own customer that asks for me to bring their freight back. They say, come and they say, see that guy you sent the last time? Send him back. The Jamaican guy, send the Jamaican guy back. Send the American guy back. You see that guy from Brooklyn? Send him back. You see that Spanish guy? Send him back. Hey, you remember that guy, that trucking guy from Texas you used? Send him back. The guy from Colorado, send him back. Why? Because there's something about you that stands out that they need you to do their job again. But when you show up like a ragamuffin, they just want to get rid of you real fast. Can't do that, man. Can't do that. You guys got to remember, you are running your own business. I don't care how much partial they put on the truck. Your representation of your truck that is on the side of the body of your truck, you are the face of that number that is on the side of your truck that's called an MC number. You get what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying that you should look like you're going to the club or taking out your wife or you know, looking all bougie, and I'm not saying that. I'm not saying to look like you're going to the club, but when you go into these places, let someone that like these, like I'm telling you, man, like, see these girls that be taking y'all paper? They be talking about y'all in the room when y'all walk out, man. I'm telling you. It's where the dirty truck driver conversation come from. So you guys got to make sure that you are running your business and doing what you're supposed to do to protect your... listen, if you guys don't remember anything I said in this live, you are the asset. Protect the asset. You are the asset. You are your family asset. You are your daughter asset and your son asset. You get what I'm saying? You protect your asset, which is you. And you is the only one that's going to be able to protect that asset. Because nobody will bring a paycheck home but you. Nobody will bring a paycheck home but you if you don't run your business the way your business is supposed to run. Your business is supposed to run so you can collect and maintain a lifestyle that will provide for your wife, your daughter, your son, your girlfriend, or even if it's you by yourself. Some of you guys are taking care of your mama. You're paying your mama rent, your mama mortgage. You're paying your mom and your dad mortgage, your mom and your whatever. It's still you. When these guys say good morning, sir. Good afternoon, sir. When you show up at a delivery spot or a pickup stop, you give them your phone and whatever. Be a part. Let they say, man, we want to deal with this guy again. You get what I'm saying? It's not just coming out here. I know the internet tell y'all that you to just come out here and just run a truck and make a ton millions of dollars and you're going to be rich in 2 days. The internet tell you that. Instagram tell you that. But the truth of the matter is, even in that type of way that people tell you, there's still got to be you, which is the asset. Because even if you're going to make it, let's take it for faith. Let's say you're going to make $2 million tomorrow off what is being told on social media. You still got to be the one to be able to produce that $2 million and execute that $2 million just by the representation of yourself. You get what I'm saying? And I know some of you guys are serious, but you got to understand, you're dealing with multiple personality. Don't just respect the DOT officer when they pull you over or the police officer. Don't just respect the people that are immediate around you, your family, your wife. Don't just do that. The people that are making sure that you can come home with a paycheck, the broker, the shipper, the receiver, have respect for those people too. No, I get it. There's jerks out there. I know you guys gonna say, I don't understand. There's a lot of jerks out there and people that they don't know how to talk to people. Listen, man, you know how many people disrespect me since I've been doing this? I've been called all type of name. Go back to Jamaica. Go back on the banana boat that you come on. Don't learn to speak proper English. One guy told me you just a ninja. Go wait in a truck. One guy told me one time, after I asked everybody in the room if there was anybody else in the line, he thought that I was jumping the line. And when I said to him, I'm here, you don't see everybody else in the line, go get them in the back of the line. I don't know what's wrong with y'all. Y'all don't want to wait. Just like that. You got like 30 people in the room. I had to flop my little puppy dog tail. You know, little puppy dog tail? And just keep it cool. You know why? Because I got a paycheck I'm bringing home. You get what I'm saying? That's how it is. So if you're going to make $2 million, you're going to be able to take some of that too. Because it comes with it. It comes with it. Making a lot of money comes with a lot of hurdles. It's not that easy. If it was that easy, trust me, we wouldn't be here talking to you guys about how to make it, because y'all could just come out here and pick up one pallet and be paid like $4,000. And there's nothing we need to talk about. Get what I'm saying? It'll be easy. It'll be too easy. Get what I'm saying? Can't do it. We can't do it. So again, you guys have to understand that when you're running a business, just like I tell you guys one time, your business is your business. Stop letting brokers run your truck like it's their business, like it's their truck, like it's their business, like the truck belongs to TQL. Don't let these guys tell you you can't put partial on the truck. You can't do this. You're not supposed to do that. They got to put a seal on the truck. They got to do it, and you're not getting extra money. Can't do that. Get what I'm saying? Tony can tell you what happened. Tony can tell you what happened. I went to pick up a load. It was a full truck load. A 53-foot truck was 6,000 pounds. Picking up out of Chester, Virginia from Traffic Tech. Tony can tell you because he witnessed this. There was a stop that was going to Memphis, Tennessee. I specifically told the lady to put Memphis, Tennessee at the back of the truck. She did not put Memphis, Tennessee at the back of the truck. She put it was the third stop in the nose. Mind you, we have a long 53 foot, so how am I going to get 2 pallets out? Because I was going to put it on Tony truck. And what did she do? She argued with me and tell me that despite me giving her the order to load the truck, she have to take the order from Traffic Tech. And I said to her, Mom, even if you take the order from Traffic Tech, you could have told me the order is changing in the way you're going to load the truck and ask me if I still want to load the truck the same way. Or if I still want the stop to be at the back. And she argued with me. And she talked to me like she think I work for Traffic Tech. Tony can tell you. She nasty to me. She and the guy in the warehouse start to get radical right down there in Chester, Virginia. Shout out to Chester, Virginia. It was $6,800 worth of work. I told her and Mr. Nasty Mouth to take every piece of that shit off my truck. Every piece. Listen, I kid you not. They took an hour and a half, almost 2 hours to load my truck and take 15 minutes to offload it. Ask Tony. And then they call Traffic Tech and tell them they don't want me to come back. We got millions of brokers on the board. You think I'm going to lose sleep, lady? You're out of your mind. This is why I told you guys early on, don't let these people think that you're some fragile kid, like you're walking on eggshell. This is 4 hours away from my house. And Tony waited for 2.5 hours. She wasted 2.5 hours of my time, disrespect me in the end, and I told him, take every single piece off. Period. Point blank. I don't play games. I'm not a pushover guy. You get what I'm saying? This is not a box truck where you can move 2 pallets around. We're talking about a 53 foot. You understand? Like, this thing is all the way in the front. Like, I couldn't move any of those. I would have to offload every single pallet to get to the one stop that I need to give this man. And I drove back from Chester, Virginia, all the way back home to my hometown and come back home. This was about 2.5 months ago. So when I'm telling you guys, the things that I'm telling you guys, I'm not making it up. But there's times, because the reason why that load was so important to not be on my truck is because it wouldn't make any sense for me to deliver that load when I already got a truck going by there. So if I'm going to have a truck driving by there and I'm going to be all the way in Kentucky and I'm never going to go down to Memphis because I'm going to Kentucky, Kansas, over to Oklahoma, for me to take that load to Memphis would be a total loss. So for me, in my eyes, I'd rather lose the whole thing. Just get it off. I find a different set of load. And that's exactly what I did. So you guys got to know. That's why I say you got to know these things. Communication. People being disrespectful to you. You're going to find that. People being disrespectful. People are very disrespectful in this trucking business. I got people who disrespect me, not even know that I could hire them and pay them better than what they're getting. You know them guys with a polo shirt? You don't ever go there and see them guys with them polo shirts and he got one of them watch, like the on the phone, the Apple Watch, and he got an iPhone, and he got a clean cut, and all the girls in the office like him because he's funny every now and then. You ever notice when you go there? Like some of them, not all of them. They try to look down on you. Like you work $18 an hour. I give it to you. You work $18, $19 an hour. I can hire you to keep my books and pay you $28 an hour. You get what I'm saying? And you be home, by the way. Man do it, woman do it. Black do it, white do it. Shout out to my mom. She shows up late. You get what I'm saying, guys? Gotta know these things. So I'm gonna leave you guys with this tonight. Get you a notebook. You guys need to start taking notes of the gas station that are cheap, the state that they're cheap in, the exit. You need to write down the exit. You need to write down I-80, exit 46, and the town name, whether it's, whatever ville in whatever town. You write down the price, whether it's a Walmart or your name or a Chevron or whatever. You need to notate these things. You guys need to keep a time lock at all these weight stations. It sounds crazy, but you need to keep a check on them just like how they keep a check on you. It's not nothing illegal. You want to know when I'm coming through? I want to know when you're not around. You get what I'm saying? We're not hiding anything. You guys need to negotiate your delivery time. You guys need to negotiate a delivery time. See what I'm saying? Delivery time. Your pickup and your delivery time should negotiate. You guys need to maximize your truck with your partial. I said Sunday, you guys need to know to do your cost per mile. Your cost per mile is $1.25, $1.60, $1.50. Is it $1.80? Is it $2? Is it $2.50? Is it $4? Some of you guys say your cost per mile is $4. You know why your cost per mile is $4? Because you pay $80,000 for a box truck and then turn around and pay $4,000 for insurance a month. And despise you putting down $15,000, which goes in the dealer pocket because you didn't understand how to do the interest rate and did not know that they're going to trick you out of your 15 and 20 grand. The next time you're buying a truck, call me. I'll tell you how to not be fooled by these guys. You got 14%. You still got to put $20,000 down. And then you're still going to have a $1,500 payment. And then when you do all the numbers, $12,000 or $13,000 missing from your 20 grand. You guys got to know these things, man. You got to know these things. Don't let these banks and these people fool you. You look at your contract. Then some of y'all are paying gap insurance on top of these finance charges. Pay attention. Pay attention. Pay attention. Pay attention. Did you know that your insurance company offer you gap insurance? A matter of fact, majority of the policy that is written by insurance company that is a commercial policy automatically come with gap insurance. This is why when a truck is total, they pay for it. You don't have to add an additional gap. You got $1 million policy. You got $100,000 in damage if you were supposed to get a damage claim on the property in the back of the truck. You guys got to learn to read these things. If somebody hit your car, your truck, and you weren't there to see who hit it, you have $30,000 to $50,000 that you can file a claim and use that part of the policy. Y'all see these numbers and y'all think it's a decoration. That's why they got uninsured motorists. Uninsured motorists is if someone else hit you and did not have insurance, that part of the policy will fix your truck. You get what I'm saying? You guys have to understand these things. Stop let these finance company sell you gap insurance for 15,000, 3,000, 5,000. Then you have these insurance, these finance company or these dealership selling you warranty. Go and ask if you buy a Freightliner, go to Freightliner and ask them, give them the year, make and model of your truck, give them the mileage, and they will tell you if they offer warranty on that truck. And if they offer warranty, buy the warranty directly from the dealership, because when you try to file with these fly-by-night warranty company, you're gonna have problem getting money from them. You get what I'm saying? When I'm buying a truck, I get the bare minimum, and then I go outside of the dealership and do my extra addition. Thank God I don't buy too many trucks where I gotta buy. Most of my trucks that I purchased in the past comes with warranty. My Volvo that I just get comes with $14,000 worth of warranty. I bought it with 360,000 miles. It have up to 500,000 mile warranty coverage. And then I add additional warranty to bring it up to 700,000. You guys gotta know these things. I never go to some fly-by-night company that I'm gonna have to get a headache and go crazy to get something from them. If my Volvo stop work tomorrow and it's warranty issued, I don't have to do anything. I drop it off, they'll fix it, they'll cover it on a warranty, and I'm good to go. It's painless, it's pain-free, less talking, the whole shebang. Stop let these guys let you sign these paperwork and end up in a bind. This is why you gotta do your research. Do your research. Sit down and take your time. Some of you guys go over the paperwork with your spouse. Go over the paperwork with your wife. Go over the paperwork with your brother. Whosoever you can go over the paperwork with to get a second opinion. You get what I'm saying? And stop let these companies rip you off, because if you're paying $7,000 a month, $6,000 a month, even if you're paying $5,000 a month on a box truck, that's crazy. Crazy. It's crazy. Okay? We gotta pay, guys gotta pay attention to these things. All right? There's a lot of money out here to make, and you still can make a good living off the box truck. But you gotta understand how to maximize and squeeze that profit down. A lot of you guys, you get these ridiculous interest rate. You so excited to get approved, and they tell you bring 15 grand down. You don't question anything. You don't ask what 15% mean, why I need 15 down, what 14% means. You don't do the numbers on your own. You give these guys the money and you lose 7 grand, 8 grand, and only 3 grand go to the bank towards your down payment. These guys are major sticky fingers. You think they're out here to look out for you? These guys are major glue foot and sticky finger. You know what they say, right? In corporate America, in case you guys did not know, a man with a gun is not as bad as a man with a pen and a suit. A man with a pen and a suit, he's worse than a man with a gun. Because the man with a pen and a suit, you don't know his intention, but at least you know the intention with a man with a gun. Because a man with a pen and a suit, when he's done with you, you hear I always laugh and talk about you guys cry for your mama. He's the guy that's gonna let you cry for your mama real good. He's the guy. When he tell you to sign. Anyway, guys, I'm telling you, we gotta pay attention to these things, man. Hit the like button, man. Chopping it up with you guys today, talking about this whole partial game. Going into business and because I want you guys to listen, man. I want you guys to be successful. I really do. I really want you guys to be successful, and I want you guys to understand that even if you're making $3,000 a week off a box truck after you spend gas and all your expense, if you were working $800 a week and now you're coming home with $3,000, $2,800, that's $2,000 more than what you were working at your other job. Okay? So please, guys, pay attention to these things. Get a notebook and start to take notes. Start to take notes. Start to take note of your surrounding and all that stuff, all right? Don't forget to like and subscribe, man. It's your boy Kirky Fresh. Back again with the next live. All right? Because I want you guys to understand that in this world where business is concerned, man, you are the only one that responsible for your you know what I mean? Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, share this live. You guys, I'll be back on Sunday, man, and I'm gonna talk to you guys some more about this. But you gotta remember, man, you are the asset. Don't forget that. You guys are the asset, all right? Don't forget that. Don't forget that you are the asset. I want to say this to you guys, right? You got 12 pallets on the truck. Okay? 12 pallets on the truck. 12 pallets on a 26-foot box truck. If you turn it around where they're where they're facing each other, you will get 14 pallets on a truck. If you load a truck with 12 pallets Wednesday to Friday at $5,500, you do that for 4 weeks, you will come up with almost $25,000 a month. That's gross. When you take out your gas and all your expense, even if you walk away with $16,000, you're making more money than where you're coming from. And the reason why I say this is because a lot of people are trying their best to master this whole entire partial thing. Just take your time. Just take your time. Take your time. You do your one pick, one drop. Take your time. Move from your one pick, one drop to two pick, two drop. Two pick, two drop. Then you move from there to three pick, three drop. Okay? It's not complicated, man. I got mentees right now that are making a killing. I don't got Serious Lane calling me no more. Mr. Smith don't call me no more. Muhammad don't call me no more. Ray don't call me no more. Latrice completely cut me off. Landa don't call me no more. Tony disowned me. Man, Eugene, he even sliced me off, like literally. Like these guys cut me off. Know why? Because they get it. They get it. And I'm not mad. Hey, we're a family. We started out doing big things, and I'm happy for them. I'm happy that they learned the business, and I'm happy that, you know, I'm happy that they weren't stubborn, they were coachable. They were coachable. That's a good thing. Ray said that he's waiting for $2 a mile. You from Chicago, so they'll give you $2.50 a mile, Ray. Because everybody in the country seems to scared of Chicago people. Everybody seems to scared of Chicago people, man. So they'll give it to you because they'll probably be like, you go hold their freight hostage, man. But I'm happy for these guys. I'm happy for these people. Oh, man. You know what I'm saying, Mark? Like, everybody's scared of Chicago people. Everybody. Hey, before I came to Chicago, right? Before I came to Chicago, I was watching a couple documentary about Chicago, and I didn't know what they call O-Block and all these other areas and all that stuff. And man, let me tell you, when I learn about O-Block, every time I get freight, I will make sure it doesn't go that area. Oh, man. Oh, man, check in. Tell them to check in and we'll protect them. Man, listen, man. I go to the suburb of Chicago. I go to, yeah, because, you know, hey, Chicago is a nice place. I like Chicago. I was actually driving in the lane where you're not supposed to drive a box truck, and I posted a video, and someone from Chicago put in a comment section, next time don't drive in that lane because I'll get a ticket. So shout out to Chicago people for looking out for me with that. All right. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. Yo, go subscribe to Mark the Mentor. Go subscribe to his channel. He's a great bother. Talk about a lot of stuff that yo, listen. A lot of stuff. Great information. If you like to stay home and do local stuff and run around in your city, he's the guy you need to watch. You get what I'm saying? Listen, knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, check him out. You get what I'm saying? That's it, man. You gotta link with the right people. It's not just about making money and just coming out here and just, you know what I mean? You gotta watch people that know what they're talking about. You get what I'm saying? And so go check him out. Watch his channel. He got tons and tons and tons of videos that you can watch. Just go watch the man. You get what I'm saying? Come out here. You watch a little of him, a little of me, a little of him, a little of me. Then you watch a little of the next guy, a little of the next guy. You watch and then you make a decision. You get what I'm saying? And then you jump on Google and do your research. Do your research. That's the most important thing. All right. I'm going to wrap it up here, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell. It was a pleasure being here today talking to you guys about this whole entire box truck business. It is going down for Christmas. And Amazon Relay, don't get too hyped, man. People are holding on to their money because they don't trust Joe Biden. I don't know why. They don't know what's going to happen next year come January. The market is slowing down. The Feds raise interest rate House price is expensive. Cars are expensive. Trucks are still up there. Everything is expensive. Every single thing is expensive. So again, the feds is just, it's crazy. I can't buy anything right now because if you have a low interest rate, if you buy a car in 2019 and you were getting 3.999% interest rate, if you go to buy a new car today, you will pay about 5.999 or more. Facts. Keep telling you, man, you gotta keep up with these things. Everything is getting expensive. Baby stuff is getting expensive. Truck stuff is getting expensive. Oil change used to be on a box truck in Pennsylvania $279. Now I'm paying $380. It is $850 to do an oil change on the semi. You can't make this up. And that's just a PM service. You see what I'm saying? So you want to make sure that when you're coming in this business, you spend as little as you can. Don't get ripped off. And make sure that you do your research. Understand the interest rate. Understand the price of the truck over a period of 5 years. Research a bank that approve you. Babo, Prime. Whatever bank they gave you. Research. I strictly go to Toyota. I don't go to nobody else. I got a record with Toyota. I just got a Volvo record. So, you know, I don't miss no payment. Build record with people so you can always go back and get a better interest rate. History. Listen, what I always tell you guys. History is best qualified when it is documented. If a bank see that you financed before and you pay on time, they're not going to be hesitate to give you a truck number 2. And your interest rate is going to be less. That's what history is best qualified when it's documented mean. That means that they can check your history with the company. See what I'm saying? Please, guys, do your research. Because everything is expensive. Oil is expensive. Gas. And I'm going to say this, man. Like in 2023, I believe that it's going to get a little bit worse. Because this is why I told you guys, like, you guys gotta understand this whole entire business thing. Because if your business is if your family is relying on the business, man, understand the business. Like it's not hard to make $3,000. Seriously. I know some of you guys coming from workplace where you're making $800-900 a week. Even if you just start out with a regular with a box truck and you're making $3-4 a week, that's a lot more than what you were making. But you guys gotta still understand how to do it. Get what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody, man. I'm out. I'm gonna watch a movie with my wife. And for you guys who don't know my wife, we got a video up together. I was looking at the video today. I got a beautiful, beautiful wife. She take care of everything, man. She does the factoring, she does the banking, she take care of the baby. She take care of the 2 babies. I'm trying to give her a next baby so we can have 3 babies. I told my wife I need 5 babies, man. I need 5 babies. 5 baby and 5 box truck. You know what I mean? So we got 5 babies, 5 box truck. one baby, a box truck for each baby. But you know, my wife is like, no, man, not gonna happen. How do you married and then a woman tell you no, she ain't giving you no more baby? That's kind of rude, right? Anyway, I'm gonna bring her back on the live and I'm gonna ask her one of these days. You guys will see her. But she's a beautiful wife. She run the books. She does a factoring. She does pay for the insurance. She pay for the car. She pay for the house. She pay for the kids. She pay for this. She pay for... Man, listen, you better get you a good wife. All right? Get you a beautiful wife and a beautiful woman that can run your business. And yeah, all right? Anyway, guys, I am out. Peace out to you guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell. Like I said, go subscribe to my man, Mark the Mentor. Go and subscribe to Serious Lane channel. Okay? He's over there in Texas doing big things. You get what I'm saying? Go subscribe to his channel. Go subscribe to Motivation and Backstruck. All right? Go subscribe to his channel so you guys can see what's popping over there. And don't forget to share and like the video. All right? Peace out. Peace out. Peace out. I will see you guys on Sunday. Peace out.